Hey nerds! So you probably already know this because I've mentioned it a few times, but in case you are new or you just missed my news, I started grad school back in August, which means that this year is my first time doing NaNoWriMo while also being a student. So I wanted to share some of the strategies I'm using to try and balance school and writing and everything else this month, because I know a lot of you are also students. The first thing, or I guess probably the first few things, is that I have been very big on planning everything out. Before Nano even started, I made sure that I knew everything that was going to be due for my classes this month. I put all of my due dates, all of my assignments in my Google Calendar. You could also use a planner or a bullet journal for it, but the important thing is that you just want to make sure that you have no surprises this month. You don't want that paper showing up 2 days before it's due and you thought you were going to have time to write and get caught up on Nano and now you have to write this other thing instead. Then once I had a clear view of what the month was going to look like with regards to school, I was able to use that plus knowledge of my work schedule to make a plan for Nano. I know that with my job, I'm probably not going to be able to do a lot of writing on weekdays, so I focus a lot of my word count on weekends. Plus, the nice thing about November is that I have Veterans Day off, plus a couple days for Thanksgiving. So I know that on those days and on the weekends, I need to aim to have really big word counts to make up for the rest of the week. So figure out what those days are going to be for you. Where are those few days during the month where you can knock out 5,000 words, 4,000 words, maybe even more than that, to make up for other days where you can't write as much? Of course, those weekends or those days off when you know you can get a little more writing done, you're probably also going to need to get some homework done too. So when those times come, make a list and a clear plan of everything you need to get done. So the weekend that I'm filming this, which is actually the first weekend of Nano, I happen to have an extra day off because of things that were going on at my job, and so I took this super official post-it note and wrote down everything I needed to get done over a 4-day period. I broke it up by day, including how many words I wanted to write each day, plus the school assignments I wanted to get done, plus the videos I wanted to film, and I've just been crossing them off as I've been accomplishing them so I can make sure that I get everything done that I need to do and that I want to do. But of course, once you've made all of these plans for all of these things you're going to get done in November, you have to actually do it, which often is the hard part, at least for me. I am naturally a very lazy person, and I would much rather spend my weekend laying on the couch watching the Great British Baking Show instead of doing my writing and my homework. So I've had to give myself rewards to try and convince me to get things done. I've said before that food-based rewards like candy don't work for me. I know they do for some people, but it's just too easy for me to just grab those M&Ms and snack on them whenever I want. Instead, I reward myself with things that I don't really have time for, but that I really want to do, like watching a TV show or reading a book for fun. So this month, my reward is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. If I get everything done in a day that's on my checklist, that I really need to get done, then I can read a couple chapters in bed before I go to sleep. Despite all of these great strategies for planning out my month and making sure that I get my word count in, I know that there is a good chance that I won't finish Nano this month. So my last and most important strategy is just to be kind to myself and cut myself some slack. I've already decided that it is okay if I don't win Nano this year because I'm super busy. It is understandable. No one is going to jump out of my computer and yell at me because I couldn't write 50,000 words while also writing a 14-page literature review and doing a big group project and going to a full-time job. I can keep writing my book in December. Actually, I'm probably going to need to anyway because it's a really long book. And in the end, when I finish this book and hopefully get it published one day, it's not going to matter if I wrote 50,000 words in November 2018, or if I only wrote 30,000 or 10,000. A book is a book. Most importantly, and I said this during our live write-in over on the Nano channel on November 1st, always put your schoolwork first. There will be more Nanos after you graduate. Honestly, which thing is going to suck more? Not winning Nano or having to repeat a class because you failed it? Personally, I'd rather pass my classes and finish writing my book over the holiday break. And that's it for today. Good luck with your nano projects, everyone, especially if you are in school or working multiple jobs or have kids or whatever it is that is making your life insanely busy. I wish you all of the success. And if you're looking for a time to squeeze in some more words and have the motivation of writing with a group, we will be having another live write-in this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time here on our channel.